There are reports that I seemingly responded to Drake's Family Matters by saying, I has thoughts on being name dropped. I'll show you the line that Drake said about YG if you didn't know what happened on Family Matters. Drake was using YG's name to say that Kendrick Lamar wasn't really from where he is from. Kendrick Lamar is from that neighborhood. So he was trying to say, IG is really about it, you not. Drake was trying to tell Kendricky that, but he didn't like it. According to the story, he had nothing to do with the fight between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. He was one of the few West Coast artists who didn't say anything about it. It was called out by name on Drake's album Family Matters. Drake used the skilled rapper to put down Kendrick Lamar by saying, you bane to set, but Kendrick Lamar didn't. It was a pretty minor claim that put you in the same category as other artists. Well, it looks like the Compton rapper didn't feel good about it. Now, YG posted a preview of this song on Twitter before it came out. It said, for the suckers who know they ops but keep my name in their mouth like we boo. If you don't know what boo mean, that's how blood say cool in California, you feel me? He said, F out of here, PUSS. You guys don't know what he really said, but I can't say it on YouTube. You can still feel me. You bums weird ass and your feeling about these just weird asses off that perk you be tripping. I'm going to tell you about yourself and your weird ass. Going to listen, you be on that bullsh, Scottie Pippen, you a weirdo effing on weird hoes. You weirdo? Weirdo is one of the things in California you call somebody a weirdo bro. That's like the worst rude thing you could call somebody. Like where we come from, people really getting shootouts about, calling somebody a weirdo. So when is saying weirdo? It's not like he's just name-calling bro, like he's saying the most. That's in California, where we come from, the most rude thing you could say. So when he keeps saying weirdo, he's making a point by saying that he said your whole life in limbo, you bitter ass. Be sweet like Cheerios, weird ass you lame. When it's smoke, don't ever mention my name. You're going to have me risking my fame, jeopardizing the gang, jeopardizing where you hang. So people are saying that those lines right there are about Drake saying, when it's smoked, don't ever mention my name because Drake said, Gorilla Banger said my OAG. And obviously OAG is from Compton, Bompton, and Kendrick Lamar from the same area. I don't know them to be friends, but I don't know them to not be friends. And we've seen that Mustard is hanging really close to YG all throughout his career. They actually just got back real tight in the past couple years. And Mustard is very heavily involved on the Kendrick Lamar side of things. Obviously, he came out and said, I'll never go against my city for anybody from that's not from here. So Mustard and YG are close. I'm sure they're having conversations about the Kendrick-Drake thing, and we know I don't know if Kendrick and Y are directly friends, but obviously they have friends between mutual friends between each other, and they probably have family members and homeboys from the same hood. Y is not from the same hood as Kendrick Lamar. But it's all the same, rag. It's all the same, they all up under that pie car. So I think that OAG probably just didn't like bro, I was trying to stay silent out of respect for the business relationship that we had. If you me and Drake, if you lie and Drake the why would you say my name like that? And I think Drake used that as a tactic because he's seen it work with Meek Mill, the Meek Mill situation. He saw when he called out Arab's name back then that Arab kind of flipped on Meek. And he probably thought that all these dudes are probably just the same. You don't really know the hood culture in California like that. So he probably thought like everybody from the hood is same if I shout out to the homies that I got from your hood that he think they homies. But really they just business relationships, bro. And you trying to play in the street stir with some dudes that's really from the street. You trying to play chess with dudes that's really from the street. And it's never going to go good when you try to do that in California. We heard Whack 100 speak about this on one of the first videos I dropped about this topic. You know what I mean when I told you guys people in California. I don't care if you're from San Diego. I don't care if you're from the Inland Empire, Orange County, the Bay. It don't matter, bro. You're not going against Kendrick Lamar for Drake. And we talked about that in that video.
Over there, niggas stop acting like he just drove up and violated Kendrick or something like that. Hey. Dog wanted to come over there and make blood fade up, we'd have faded up. We'd have Drake ass out about it. Power rule, nigga, don't get it up. Gang culture out here is real. We is not going against Kendrick for no Drake. We'd have blood up. Yeah. Nigga, if Kendrick would have pulled up and told Blood get in the middle of the street, Blood would have to get in the middle of the street. So stop all this whole woofing ass shit y'all doing, bro. Y'all niggas sound dumb.
Kendrick is known to be affiliated with the Peruls, and I ain't trying to be on no like I'm saying it. He says it, you know what saying, the way it works in California. It's not like you just associated with it because you grew up over there. It's not like that. A lot of people, that's if you're not from here, you don't really understand it, bro. So the way it works is you are from there. If you grew up over there, it ain't no, oh, I'm associated with it, but I'm not really from it. No, you are from there. If you over there, you couldn't be a buster growing up in certain areas of California. You know what I mean? If you from over there, or if you live over there, if your grandma stay over there, and you stay with your grandma, you from over there, bro. It don't matter where else you go in the city. It don't matter if it's like, oh, I moved from that side of the city to this side. No, you started over there, so you from over there, bro. So Kendrick is from that area, you know what I mean? And I don't think people understand. When we talk about gangbanging in California, it's a whole different culture, bro. It's ingrained in the culture of California from the top to the bottom, bro. So it's not like out of state where it's like, oh, I live here, but I'm not a part of that. No, you live over there, you're part of that. It's a whole different culture, bro. So a lot of people can't escape it. This is why when we was growing up, our grandma and our moms, they tell you like, change the shoelace colors, you know what I mean? Take that t-shirt off, take that hat off, you know, and you get politic in your house. Before you even come outside, y'all don't even understand that type of world. So what Wack is saying is there's nobody in confident that's on that power side that would, or maybe not even confident as a whole, that would politic with Drake over Kendrick Lamar, just is not the way politics work where we come from in these areas. So if you don't understand it, you just won't understand it. But Wack Hunter is speaking facts, you know, there's nobody over there. It's not like other places where it's like, you feel me, everybody get into it. So you can't really persuade people with money. And the morals are a little more thick than where they are in other places from what I've seen, right? So like you ain't going to get it. You ain't going to come to Compton or wherever in California and just be like, hey bro, I got a bag, you know what I mean? I'll do this to them. They gonna be like, bro, it's politics, bro. I can't even go back to my big homie. And you feel me without, you know what I mean, making it look weird. So I'm not going to do that, you know. And that's Wack 100 was saying now there's a village idiot everywhere that'll do anything for $1, but overall, you know, when we talking about a group of people, ain't no gang of protecting Drake from Kendrick Lamar. Like Wack 100 said, if Kendrick said he wanted to fade and you got to get out in the street, bro, they would have made Drake get out in the street if Kendrick felt that way. So don't ever think because y'all perceive Kendrick Lamar to be a certain way that's what he is exactly. It's not how it works in California, bro. That's not how it works. You go to the IE, you ain't about to ain't nobody picking Drake over Kendrick. Like people going, if Kendrick went to the IE and was somewhere in San Bernardino or Riverside, people gonna be like, yo, we riding with Kendrick, whatever you need, bro. He got, you go to San Diego, you feel me? We take it out of law, like you go to San Diego, to IE Orange County, whatever it is, they GNA ride for Kendrick, bro. So I think, you know, Drake miscalculated. I think he looks at the hood dudes like he looks at like kind of like how a conservative white people look at the hood dudes. Like you think that all of them move the same, all of them think the same, and all you got to do is show them some love, use your influence. And they want to be famous, they want to look, they want some money, you think they want one of them few things. And it's a miscalculation because some people, especially down here in California, bro, there's a certain level of respect that you have to follow. And it is a level of staying on cold. Like, bro, you don't dizzers now. There's one village idiot. I always say this, there's one village idiot in every hood. They'll do something because you Drake, as a group, as a collective, you cannot turn a whole hood against Kendrick Lamar in California. That's never going to happen, bro, so especially not where he come from, you know what I mean. But nobody in California, no hood in California going to be like, yo, we riding with Drake. This ain't the East Coast, bro. No disrespect to the East Coast or Philly or none of that. This ain't the Meek Mill situation, bro. You not about to turn, you know what I mean, a whole neighborhood or a whole city against somebody that's from that city or even from near that city, not in California, bro. So you know, I think I probably felt offended like a lot of people would feel offended down here if Drake tried to throw him in that, throw them in that. And you know, try to play chess. Don't use me. I'm not a pawn, bro. Don't use me as a chess piece. We heard Schneid say that about Drake. When you know the two-pack A thing, like Pac is not a pawn, don't ever try to use Pac as a pawn in your little, you know, war game. So that's why I'm guessing that's how I felt about it. That's how I probably would have felt about it if it happened to me. And from what we said and from what we saw, we ain't hearing no name called IA say nobody directly. But we're making guesses based on the lines and the things that's going on around music, you know. And that's all we can draw from. So that's all. I'll see you guys next time.